Murray Cod, Australia's largest freshwater fish and one of the most iconic species in Australian waters. On this adventure, my goal is to try and locate my first ever of this amazing species and bring you along for the entire journey.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Lake Eildon. That is the first location which I'm going to scout out. This is the second biggest lake in Victoria, and I know it's home to some of the very biggest Murray cod out there. On arrival, I drove around scouting the area, checking out the boat ramps and some of the surrounding areas for potential fishing locations.
I actually never realised how big this place is, but it's huge. There's so much water here and there's so many people on that water today. It's peak summer holidays and there are jet skiers, leisure boaters, swimmers. There are people littered throughout Eildon at the moment. So what I'm actually going to do is keep on hitting the road. We're going to head about 2 more hours north to a place called Wangaratta, and hopefully around there we'll be able to find some smaller systems with hopefully less people and a lot less wind. The wind here is crazy at the moment. It's blowing 20 to 30 knots. So there's a lot of factors which would make it really, really difficult to fish here. And on top of that, because I've never fished here before and it's such a big body of water, it would be extremely, extremely hard to work out. Might be a challenge for another day, but for now, I think we're going to head further north and find some smaller systems.
So back on the road we went, driving for another 2 hours through absolutely beautiful country, and even stopping by at Glenrowan, the town where the iconic Ned Kelly was captured in 1880. Arriving at the second destination, it was time to cook up a feed before the first fish of the trip.
Snags in bread with tomato sauce. Pretty much the most Australian meal ever. And we've arrived at our second destination. It's an absolutely beautiful looking river, and hopefully here is where we're going to target and locate some Murray cod. Much, much quieter here. There's one other person just over there, but other than that, no one else. Let's get fishing. I just couldn't help myself, so we've quickly thrown the kayak in and we're going to have a little bit of an evening flick. We've got on this surface lure, we have about an hour until the sun sets, so honestly it is the perfect time for cod, but I've never used this combo before, I've never used this lure before, I've never fished this spot before, so we have a lot of things working against us, but we'll just see if we can break in this combo. That's going to be the goal for this next hour and a half. Just get used to this setup, try and get some accurate casts, and if we're lucky we might get a boof or get a fish, so let's see. Oh, that's not a good cast, first of all. Damn, that lure moves really well. Oh, that's a good cast. Bit better.
After a surprisingly quiet evening, I packed up the kayak and headed for bed, while also thinking about new locations to give a go the next morning. Up nice and early, I hit the road once again. But this was a risk, as I'd already found some fishy looking waters and an area where there could be cod. But I continued.
Man, what an absolute mission of a day it's been so far. I've been traveling around driving all day today. The problem I was having is that I'm new to this area. I've never been up here before, so I didn't exactly know where to fish. So I was driving around like a headless chicken, trying to find a good spot where I can launch the kayak and then also fish a reasonable distance upstream. We've finally found that at this spot, and it looks absolutely beautiful. We've got clear water, we've got a lot of snags, and it looks like we can go a fair way upriver. Unfortunately, I've been traveling around so much that we don't have too much daylight left. So what I'm gonna do is quickly jump out there now on the kayak and just give the area a little scout. Try and find some areas where some fish might be holding, and if we're lucky, we might actually get one. But it's pretty much preparation for tomorrow morning where we're gonna do a huge trip. So let's see how we go. Let's hope he is the spot. Let's see what we can do. So far, this trip has been very, very hard work. We're yet to catch a fish still. I've just changed over from that surface lure, and now we're going to be fishing subsurface. We've got this little tiny swim bait. Looks really, really good, but so did all the other lures that we've been using. This spot though, definitely looks like the best one I've fished so far, so keen to give it a go. Let's get that first cast out. Oh, something chased that out. It's a good sign. It's better than what we've had the other two spots. Access has been the biggest problem so far. It's been really, really hard to find the spot where I can launch the kayak and then fish a substantial amount of water. It's just really hard to find a location like that. Oh, we got something. We got something. I think it's a little trout cod or something. Oh, we got something. I think we got one. Yes! I saw him shoot out and grab that. Oh, that was so cool. We've got our first, I think it's a Murray Cod. I think it is a Murray Cod. What a cool fish. He shot out of nowhere and grabbed that. That is my first. I'm pretty sure it's a Murray Cod. There are two types of cod out here. There are trout cod, and then there are these beautiful little Murray Cod. I'm pretty sure this one's a Murray, and we've actually pinned him on that tiny little swim bait lure. We just changed over to that, and we've already got a fish on it. Okay, buddy. There he goes. What a cool little fish he was. On this tiny little swim bait lure, we've caught our first ever Murray Cod. Definitely wasn't a big one by Murray Cod standards, but we'll take him as a start. And we've got a heap of river left to cover too, so very, very promising signs. Oh, that was a hit. There we go. Oh, he got off. This is a lot of fun. That was the second fish we had on that little hard body. We've had a few hits now, 2 hookups. Let's see if he comes back. There we go. Oh, we got one. He's in a bit of timber. Yes, look at that. Another little Murray Cod. Bit bigger too. How cool is that? I just wanted to get out of that current. That's a better one for sure. Definitely a better one. Oh, he just got off. There he goes. There he goes. The second Murray Cod of the day. Once again on this little lure, just winding over some timber.
The next 2 hours passed as I continued to cover water with no activity. Happy with this new spot, I headed back to camp confident for tomorrow morning's big mission. I'm counting on today to be the day of all days. Yesterday we caught a couple of cod, but this morning I'm really hoping to get a few. So we've got a little surface lure on first of all. We'll try that out, and if this doesn't work, we'll go to a little hard body diving lure. Oh, right here. Wow, that didn't take long. A very little one, but man, that was cool. That was only a couple casts in. Or is it a trouty? I don't know. Okay. Well, that took all of about 1 or 2 casts. And that is a beautiful little Murray Cod. He's a tiny, tiny little one, but that only took 1 or 2 casts. So, very good start to the morning. We're just gonna let that fella go. See you, buddy. So cool. How was that? That didn't take long. Beautiful morning. Oh. Our first little crossing of the morning. That lure's not really working as well as what I thought. We've got 1 fish, but I thought we would have got more. Might switch it over. Oh, this looks good. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good cod. He's got me. He's got me under here somewhere. I can see him. Oh, he is. Oh, he just broke me off. He was on there. Oh. Well, at least we got a fair bit of leader, but the leader's fine, man. Oh, that sucks. Try using a lizard. He did me instantly. I had about 1 second and he was gone. That looks really cool. If I get a fish on this, it's probably going to be big. Oh, there we go. Got one. Got one. Yes. Ooh. Only a little fella. But that is the second one of the day. He looks like a trout cod. Yeah, it's a trout cod. He looks slightly different to the other ones which we've caught, less markings towards the head, and I'm pretty sure that means trout cod, so beautiful little fish still. Oh, there you go, buddy. Man, I'm still spewing. We lost that giant. I wish I was a little bit more switched on, or I don't know. He just got me so quickly. I have 60-pound leader on as well, so it's not like I'm fishing light, and he still got me. Knew there was one waiting there. There we go. There we go. Yes. Another good little fish. Another trout cod. So there's a few trout cod about this morning. There he is. Beautiful little trouty. See you, buddy. What an adventure this has been. You just saw, we just jumped a massive lot of rapids and we've came up to this beautiful little area. We lost the giant, but we've caught 2 trout cod and had so many hits. See if we can get a few more Murray cod though. Seemed to be more trout cod this morning. There we go. Oh, right there. That's a better one. What is that, a Murray or a trout? That's a Murray. Yes. That's a Murray cod. Another little one. Is he alright to lift in? That's the question. He's a good one. Alright. Let's get a look at him. That is not a bad one at all. Definitely not in the same class as the one we lost, but we will take that. Another beautiful Murray cod. That's the second one for the morning. We thought the fishing was going to be on, and it definitely has, so good signs. Look at this. Surely there's a fish here. Ooh, that was a hit. There we go. On the way in. Yes. A little Murray. Yet another beautiful Murray cod, and look at where we're at in this really skinny water area. We just hopped a little waterfall thing over there and bang. Murray cod. This is fun. Damn, this area up here is so nice. Oh, there we go, another one right here. Wow, that was cool. He's a better one. He is a better one. Look at that. Wow, that was cool. I saw him eat that right off the surface. Well, I definitely haven't caught any big cod before, but this one here is my biggest to date for sure. Look at that. A beautiful, beautiful Murray cod. That is the, what is that, the 4th or 5th fish of the day? I think the 5th fish of the day, and the 3rd Murray cod. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. That's the one we're after as well. That's why we drove 5 hours to catch some beautiful fish like that. Gone.
Let's keep going. This is getting a lot of fun. I love the area we're in at the moment. Love it. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a better fish. Yeah. Another one. Wow. He's bigger. Well, he went harder. Oh, very happy with that one. This is epic. Wow, that was only a couple casts later, yet again, and we've got one which is even bigger. Even bigger than that last one. That is just a beautiful, beautiful fish. The patterns on these fish are like nothing else I've ever caught. And it's really, really good to see healthy numbers of these fish around, because these were critically endangered. They're almost wiped out from hunting, and more so carp. Carp were introduced to Australia, and they outcompeted a lot of the fish, including the younger Murray Cod. So let's let him, ouch. I was gonna say we'll let him go gracefully, but he decided to flail in and destroy my thumb in the process. Wow, the fishing is amazing.
After an amazing day of pedaling up and fishing this beautiful river, it was time to turn around. So I began the massive drift all the way back down to the launch site. While also picking up a couple of cod along the way. All in all, it was a fantastic adventure. So hopefully you all enjoyed my first ever Murray Cod experience. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.